YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Harry Chapin. We are going to react to the song Copper. This is our first time single take honest reaction to the song of Harry Chapin. This is requested by our patron Big Dan. Let's get started.
You can request a reaction on our Patreon page. The link is patreon.com/Enoma or visit the secure link in the description box below.
I'm going to do a song about a sociological phenomena that afflicts the men in blue in America. It came from a 12-page single-spaced typewritten letter. You won't probably know what it's about for the first verse or two, but stick with it.
But that's okay, neither do we.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were looking for a way to make me mad, it was a surefire way you found. Acting like a half-wit fool, laying your money around. Well, I came back here to tell you new about what you almost did. Don't you ever put the cash on the counter, Lou, when I'm with my kid. Yeah, the kid's 13, he's growing, Lou, 2 years and he'll be bigger than me. Still he thinks I'm strong as a blacksmith and straighter than a tall oak tree. I raised him alone 10 years now, since his mama ran away. And you ain't gonna blow his image of me for the stunt like you pulled today. They took the cover right out of the penny, Lou. They got the pig locked up in the pen. But you're in big trouble with me, yes, you, if you ever do that again. $10 a week protection don't mean I can't knock you down. You got to treat me like a living St. Lou whenever my son's around. Yeah, the kid wants to be a policeman just like me. You know he'll be a good one, the way I started out to be. And he just might end up police chief. Now wouldn't that be something to see? Cause then the kid would kick right off of the force, all a two-bit critic like me. They took the cover right out of the penny, Lou. They got the pig locked up in the pen. But you're in big trouble with me, yes, you, if you ever do that again. $10 a week protection don't mean I can't knock you down. You got to treat me like a living St. Lou whenever my son's around. I guess it was when my old lady left me and she took off with the salesman guy. I started to see things differently. Cut your own slice out of the pie. Yeah, I grew up and it came clear to me, all the smart cops on the make. You get a silver badge, not an old tin star when you're on the tape. It's pimps and whores, punk gang wars, robberies and homicides. When you walk the beat where the creeps on the street, well, there ain't no way to hide. I spent half my life without no wife, riding herd on the scum of the earth. I learned the tricks of the trade from the gutter parade, and then I prayed for all I'm worth. Cause it all goes into the bank. And when I send my kid to college someday, I'll have guys like you to thank. Yeah, $10 a week on your grocery store means you don't have to worry about crime. But hold your money when the kid's with me, you can pay me double next time. They took the cover right out of the penny, Lou. They got the pig locked up in the pen. You're in big trouble with me, yes, you, if you ever do that again. $10 a week protection don't mean I can't knock you down. got to treat me like a living St. Lou whenever my son's around. $10 a week protection don't mean I can knock you down. You got to treat me like a living St. Lou whenever my son's around.
This is really actually a song about a one-horse town when the one horse decides to up and leave.
Okay.
It's a song about the one horse town where the one horse decides to leave. Okay, this is good. This is good. Lyrically, this is awesome. And a lot said in one song. Great music too that was playing, of the team members that were playing there live, whether the pianist, whether there was somebody, I think that was something like a violin, the guitar work. Awesome, music playing by the rest of the members. I don't know their names, so they are unheard of. Just like Harry Chapin is saying, there should be dignity for labor, and how person who's paid wages. I don't know if all of you who are joining us know the difference between the salary, remuneration, and wages. So those who are paid wages, they often do not like to show how much they are paid. He wants to definitely hide it and not receive it in front of his son. And it's a story of a guy like that whose whose family life has been affected because of the job he does, the occupation that he's in, just because it's a meager paying job. It happens all around the world. I won't say it's a problem with one part of the world or another. Although every country, every nation likes to take pride in doing something about it, still nothing much is done. I would say we are far behind in all of these things. We have so many categories for people where people are identified with L and B and G and T and Q's and I's, but unfortunately the blue collared man still remains only blue collared. Nothing different has happened for him or her, and things don't seem to be changing at all, because there are activists that take one topic or one something and they make their own career, but nothing really gets done for these people. So I wonder when society will become more equal and celebrate things. I also remember this show, Sabi, what is this fellow's name? Dirty Jobs, is that? This show called Dirty Jobs. It's a good show, actually getting down and doing things for a day and seeing how things are.
Yeah, this was an interesting song. What I liked about it was the music, and the music mainly. Initially also when the backup singers were chipping in, that was very interesting. It was much more interesting for me than the whole story, long drawn story.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a shadow of another song of Harry Chapin. It sounded so much like Elton John at times.
It did.
A little bit of Billy Joel in there. All these artists are very difficult to differentiate at times, which makes it less unique for me. It makes it more ordinary and less unique for me, the music that they create. When you have an industry in America, which is the music industry, which gives Rock and Roll Hall of Fame mentions and inductees to people who are not a part of rock and roll at all, whether it's Eminem or Dolly Parton this year, they have no role to play in the rock and roll music scene. But the rock and roll music has died because of people like these, artists like these, who don't give credit to the right people who are such an important part along the way, and also keep on copying each other, inspiring, copying, say it any way you will. For me, it's direct copying of someone else's music, and then they expect to get a lot of credit for it. I don't think these artists deserve the credit they get. It was an ordinary song for me. They talk about big causes and issues, but very little actually done by them in their entire lives, whether as a family person, a professional, or a citizen of their country or planet Earth. So yeah, this was for me a less than an ordinary song, and from a rock and roll music industry where Dolly Parton and Eminem are stars. That's it for this one.